What's up, Chatty Baddies, and welcome back to another What's in the News Wednesday. Okay. But if this is your first time tuning into my channel, there's some things that I asked you to do, and that is click like, click share, and then click subscribe. And then leave me a comment because I'll talk to you. I really would. On today's What's in the News Wednesdays, let me clear up something really quick. Last week, I didn't do upload a What's in the News Wednesday because I was trying to do some research, more research, because when I did my first Sweetie Pies one, no issue, fully monetized. The second one, it was telling me limited ads. Okay, but that's not why I didn't upload. And then the third one, it said even though that I put the fair use clause in there and all those things, it said that the people who, and even though I did quote them, the people that wanted who saw the views on that video, they wanted me to share revenue. So I'm like, okay, but I put the fair use clause in there. So when I did a little bit more research, you have to literally read it. If you're going to show, instead of just putting the fair use in there, you have to read it if you're going to show a news clip. So today is Saturday. This is my third video. I'm not going to insert the footage. Who I'm getting ready to talk about right now, you guys will probably know this already. All right, because it is a celebrity. The reason why I want to do this one this way is because the question is, if you are a celebrity, do you get treated differently than we do? So we all know that Tiger Woods had a car accident on February 23rd. That's what I was going to talk about last week. And I'm still going to talk about it this week. Okay. But I'm just not going to put the news clip of him having his wreck in there. All right. So the question is, do they get treated differently? Okay. Because I'm going to put my glasses on here in a minute. He had a car accident on February 23rd. All right. And the first article that I read, it said that it was an accident. It was nothing. It is what it is, and it is what it was. And it was just an accident. Okay. But they said he was not under the influence of any kind because he was able to have a conversation with the police, the MTs, or whoever else. But when they first went down to the ravine, because he, as you know, he went over the medium. So his car is all mangled to pieces. Okay. And we are thankful that Tiger Woods will recover. All right. And we are thankful that no one else got hurt. That's a given. All right. But what I want to know is, if that had been me, baby, they would have woke up any judge they could find to get a warrant signed to draw my blood. Because any time that they want to draw your blood after something that's happened, they want to know what you were on. Was it medications or was it illegal substance or whatever? They didn't do that for him. Why? Because you, as an investigator, you are supposed to do your due diligence to figure out why and what come and what was and what is and what wasn't. All right. So they did say that he wasn't under the influence. So it is what it is. And it is what it was. It's just a car accident. So why is it that they get more special treatment and we do? Okay. Is it because of who they are? Do celebrities get favoritism when it comes to certain things? I think they do. And the updated version of this, okay, now they've been scrutinized because they didn't do XYZ. Because maybe he wasn't under the influence, or maybe was he under something that he wasn't supposed to be. Now, if you follow Tiger Woods, he had a wreck in Florida one time because he was drinking. Okay. And he had Vicodin and something else in his system. All right. So up there, they do diligently and test his blood to see if what all he had in his system. And I don't know why this thing is, okay, there it is. So I don't know why I'm having this problem again, or what he had in his system. So I'm gonna try to be still because I don't want my video to be too long, and I don't want to be waving at you because we ain't saluting the flag. Hello. Anywho, so I just want to see, I'm going to read this article. I'm just going to read it. Okay. I'm not going to play any video, any news conference in this, but I'm still going to do a reaction to it. Hello. Okay. Because I want to know, do they get special treatment because of who they are? All right. And again, let me put on my focus. Don't make fun of me. Y'all like my new glasses? Yeah. Cause your girl, I be trying to read to y'all, and it's like, I shouldn't. I need to put my glasses on. She shall wear her glasses. All right. Right. All right. So it says the sheriff department investigation into Tiger Woods car crash scrutinized. So let's just see why they scrutinize, shall we? I already bet you, because I'm like, okay, because I recorded this video before and I said, oh, but since they on the scrutiny, let's just see why, shall we? All right. It says early stages of the investigation into why Tiger Woods car crashed his car on February 23rd in Los Angeles County Sheriff Department officials made a critical decision that was favorable to Woods. Favorable to Woods. Okay. And let's just keep going. And effectively gave him the benefit of the doubt, according to the forensic experts. So now, you know, when you have a car crash, especially like this one, because it was, for what I read, and I'm going to link this into I'm going to link it in the description. It's going to be there. There was a witness of saying he was bobbing and weaving. One side of the road to the next, till he finally went over. And then Wood say he don't remember driving. He don't remember the crash. He don't remember nothing. And I can say anything. He don't remember anything. Okay. So, but, sorry, all due fairness to him, I will say this. I'm on some medication that will make me be confused at some point in time too. And it's called Nuthera. What I take, because I have Addison's, and it keeps my blood pressure from bottoming out. All right. And so if I don't take my Nuthera, it will make my blood pressure will drop, and I don't know anything. All right. So is he on medication that make him be confused? Because when I first started my medication, they had to tweak it because your girl was doing crazy stuff. Mr. Man can tell you, I got up and went downstairs, and I don't even remember doing it. Cut some watermelon and put it on the stove and start frying it. He happened to catch me, and he told my doctor she's doing some things. He didn't say crazy. He said some unexplainable things. And so she asked what, and he told her. He said, no, that's her medication, and it will have you confused and forgetful. So I give him a benefit of the doubt. All right, just because I know that can happen. But let's just go on. Sheriff Alex Vanderletter, whatever that name is, and I believe is Villaneva, announced that today that the sheriff deputies did not see any evidence of impairment with the golf legend after they found him trapped in his rollover SUV. He rolled over, and if that car was destroyed. Okay. Hello. And I'm grateful that all he had was broken ankle or broken legs, ankles, or whatever the case may be. Been there, done that. And the other question, is this the end of his career? I'm going to ask that question too. A day later, Villaneva declared the crash was purely an accident. Okay. And said there has been no need to bring in a drug recognition expert to evaluate Woods for the impairment shortly after his car accident. Okay. They didn't see no need to bring in a drug expert. No need. Well, that'd been you and I they'd have woke up Jesus. Okay. Really would. There was no drugs recognition experts needed to respond to do any further assessment of that. So they decided, just because he could answer some questions, there was no need to do a drug screen, basically, is what they needed to do. All right. This was simply an accident. So why are they under scrutiny? And I'm going to show you guys this car. Okay. Look at this car. See that car? Mm-hmm. See the car? But there was no reason. All right. It said, but the available evidence in this case indicate Wood was inactive or asleep when his vehicle went straight into a median. So he was asleep. So you fell asleep at the wheel? You said you didn't remember driving. That's possible because it could be the medication you're on. I'm giving the man the benefit of the doubt. Don't get me wrong. I am. By law, what? Innocent to proven guilty? Okay. In this case, it is. You didn't do a drug screen. So you said there was no evidence for you, no reason for you to do that. Correct? All right. So we had to assume that he wasn't under any medications. But was he tired? Did he just have a golf tournament? He said he don't remember even driving. You didn't remember waking up in the morning, going to get a car that you rented to drive. So you don't remember. So it could be, like I say, it's some drugs that'll do that to you. It'll make you confused and not know what you're doing. Legal, that is. Okay. Legal drugs, prescription by physician. It's possible. All right. But let's just keep going to see what the order got to say. Okay. I'm bringing you the tea and the gossip. All right. So it says, but I drove into the meeting late and inactive from sleep instead of staying within his lane as it curved right. Multiple forensic expert told USA Today Sports. Okay. Woods also told the deputies twice that he did not remember how the crash occurred and didn't even remember driving after surviving the crash with broken bones in his right leg. Again, he told him he don't know. He told him he don't remember. He said he don't remember driving. So you got in your car, got the keys, unlocked it, chirp, chirp, get in the car and go. And then you bobbing and weaving in traffic. And then you just go overboard. Thankful you didn't hurt anybody else or hurt yourself more than you did. A broken leg, you can bounce back from that, bro. I did that. Okay. 2 steel plates of rod and 12 screws. They rebuilt my ankle. That's why I walk with a limp. But I'm here today. All right. Point taken. So that's why I asked, is his career over? Because, honey, it may not be because he don't have to run. But we'll see. Such clues indicate the lack of braking evidence on the road have now led experts to question 2 particular sheriff deputies' decisions on the investigation remains ongoing. So let me read that again. It says such clues, C-L-U-E-S, clues. Such clues indicate the lack of braking. So he didn't even brake, stop, brake, none of that. He just bobbing and weaving through the traffic until he went over. Okay. He didn't brake. Clues. All right. The frame of the crash as an accident right away. Hours after the crash, the sheriff and the deputies responded to a 911 call. Both emphasized the downhill road as a potential cause. Sorry. I'm going to fix this for next week. I don't know what's going on. So he went over. I am so thankful that this man is okay. I really, truly am. It's thankful that he is okay. Not to bring in a drug recognition expert, a law enforcement officer who is trained to identify clues of impairment and determine whether the driver should have his blood examined for medication or other drugs. Calling on a DRE can be routine in serious crash investigations. Okay, but it is up to each agency in charge. So, Sheriff Department, of California. A, why didn't you call? Okay. He bobbing and weaving. People that seen the crash say he bobbing and weaving. And it could be just because he was on prescription medications. I'm not taking that away from him. What I am saying is that if that would have been, come on, if that would have been you and I, if that would have been, hello, I'm back. If that would have been you and I, and I'm finna hang this video because I'm getting tired of waving. If that would have been you and I, they would have called on the big homie. I'm trying to tell you, real quick, fast, in a hurry. But just because it's Tiger Woods, we can just simply say it is an investigation. He talking. We don't need to do a drug screen. He not intoxicated, so he's answering the questions. But what's in his system? Hello, you don't smell alcohol. No, you don't, and that's good. Thank you, Tiger Woods. You've been there, done that. But due to the fact that this has happened before, from him having a car crash and pulled over for drunk driving and all this kind of stuff, he has a history. So just because it's in another state don't mean jack doodly. You're supposed to do what you need to do. You got to protect the public for anybody that's on the freeway. Hello, I don't care who it is, because it could have been me. Just because you're a celebrity, you don't get a pass. We don't. You shouldn't. All right. So let's just see what they on the scrutiny. I guess they on the scrutiny because they didn't do what they did. Previous incident, Tiger Woods history. Let me read that for you. It says, previous incident, Tiger Woods history with Ambien, details of the latest car crash raises questions. Exactly my question. He's had this happen before. So, why didn't you test this blood? Why? Because that would have been me. You would have on the scene, on the spot. I probably would have got they would have called in the judge on me so fast, they'd have had a needle in my arm in the ambo. Yes, they would. And you can't tell me that they don't know what's in your blood system because he had to have surgery. Hello. So what's in it? The public want to know. Hello. We want to know what's in his blood thing. Because you want to know what's in mine. Just because you a golf person and can hit a ball and got a whatever. It don't make you no better than me or you. Hello. And I'm not scrutinizing him. I'm just reacting to the story. And this is my own personal opinion. Hello. Public want to know. Okay. LSD is LASD. So I'm assuming that's Los Angeles Sheriff Department. Is not releasing any further information at the time. Why not? Hello. Mine would have been on ESPN, TMZ. It would have been everywhere. Fox 59 News. Why not? Because you're protecting because it's Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. All right, whatever. Okay. So there's enough information at this time. The Sheriff Department says it's on Statement Friday. The traffic collision investigation is ongoing and the traffic collision continues to work to determine the cause of the collision. Did they have faulty, what? And they got a black box in them cars. Hello. It'll tell you what's going on. Go get the black box. Hello. The answers is there. Y'all just don't want to tell us. Woods agency Mark Steinberg didn't return a message seeking comments. Why not? You don't want to answer the phone? Hello. The accident reconstruction expert said Woods' inability to remember driving at all was a reason enough to bring in the DRE. Exactly. Because you said you didn't remember. Hello. Yes, sir. Somebody with some sense. Hello. You got to protect the public. Why didn't they? We don't know. It was reasonable enough. Like he said, why did you do that? If I would have said I don't remember, or you would have said you don't remember, guess what they would have did? DRE. Drug, reactants, export. Like I said, they done woke up the big homie. And everybody to get that warrant to draw my blood. Because they have to have a reasonable cause to get the warrant for your blood. And also he had to have surgery. So what do you mean? Hello, where I'm at? Was the reason enough? If you say, I don't know why I was driving. Oh, I don't know what happened. I don't even remember driving. But let's just find out, shall we? And he might have learned his lesson the first time. Get a man credit. He might have learned his lesson the first time. But oh boy, did he? Hello. Did he get off too light then? That's the reason why maybe it did happen again. I don't know. But we're going to find out. We're going to keep going. All right. Okay. Inability to remember driving was reasonable enough, if only to be thorough in the investigation. Exactly. So you need all the answers. So if you don't know, we're going to help you know. Maybe you need to tweak your medication. They had to do it for me. It's possible. It's possible. Exactly, says Charles, whatever that man's name is, a former New Hampshire State Police trooper who is now president of the Crash Expert with Analysis Traffic Accident for law firm and insurance companies. Because it's like they didn't do their due diligence. They should have. So that's why they under scrutiny. Now we know why they under scrutiny. Sorry that they didn't do that, but they should have. Okay, they should have. He said, I would have thought that would have him evaluated by a DER to see whether or not there were some other physical clues beyond the operation that was the point to impairment. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Okay? Because you come on now. You got to understand. The public needs to know. Because Chat K need to, because I'm going to run my mouth. Hello. That's why my channel called Chat K, because I'm going to tell you everything. I'm coming with the tea. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. He said that would have been enough. He was an insurance company, the scene of physical beyond the operational impairment. To an untrained person, sometimes the effects as a bit more suitable and require a bit more in-depth examination to bring out the evidence of impairment. The DREs don't automatically call for the blood to be examined, but instead make a determination of whether it's necessary at the end of the 12-step process. So it's a 12-step process. Hello, somebody. What's the other 11? I want to know. The protocol can take place anyway from the crash scene and is included questionable the driver about the medications, like I said, and examine the driver's eyes and vital signs. So was his blood pressure low? Because mine's, I'll pass out. That's why I cannot drive, because I got diagnosed with Addison's, and we're going to end it there. I got diagnosed with Addison, so therefore that's why Mr. Man has to take me to and from everywhere. All right. That's why I can't get behind the wheel. So I no longer have a driver's license because for medical reasons. All right. Like this, I could hurt myself or hurt someone else. All right. But my Addison's is controlled by the medication called Nuthera, which they eventually changed it to something else to keep my blood pressure in stable condition. All right. So we're going to wish the best for Tiger Woods' speedy recovery. I hope that this does not stop him from coming back to play golf at a later time. And I'm waving at y'all again at a later time. But because I'm getting frustrated with waving at you guys, I'm ready to try to get off of here. Okay, so wait a minute. A day after the crash, Villaneva gave the following reasons for not bringing in a DRE into the Woods case earlier that day. The deputy at the scene assessed the condition of Tiger Woods, and there was no evidence of any impairment whatsoever, Villaneva said. He was lucid, not odor of any alcohol, no evidence of any medication, narcotics, or anything that would bring that into question. You can't see through this. I told y'all we need a book for stupidity. I didn't take that class, but this is the craziest thing I could ever hear him say. He said he was lucid, no odor of alcohol, no evidence of any medication, um, he don't have a medication at home. Hello. Medication, narcotics, or anything that could bring into question. So that was not a concern at the time. Therefore, obviously, no field sobriety test or DRE was ordered. Again, that would have been me. Would you stop? That would have been me. They'd have woke up the big homie, like I said. All right. Footnote says that impairment isn't always obvious to an untrained officer and that the evidence in the case shows it to be more than a simple accident resulting from monetary intentions or loss of control. So I'm not going to keep reading this because it's a lot, whatever. But you got enough of what I'm trying to say. So does celebrities get a pass? Do they get a pass? Do they get a pass? Okay. All right. I'm going to end this one here because I'm trying not to make these videos too long. But let me know in the comment section. Go hashtag Speedy Recover Tiger Woods. That's what I want to see in the hashtag. Because I don't, I'm just giving my own personal spin on this situation. Okay. So we hope for him to have a speedy recovery. We do. We really do. Because the loss of life is hard to deal with. All right. And I'm glad no one was hurt. And I'm glad he wasn't seriously injured. Because that, as you saw, I showed you that car is a mangled up mess. All right. But I don't care who they are, celebrity or not. We need to make sure that we are in our best state when we're on the highway. Because not only do you put your life on the line every time that you are behind the wheel, you put other people's lives on the line when you're behind the wheel. So you need to be in your best state, okay? Best state of mind in order to do something like that. And that's driving, all right? And I'm going to get off of here because I'm going to go and fix my... Why'd I have to keep waving at you? Because I don't like it. And this video is already 27 minutes. I said I was going to try to cut them down. But this is what we talked about today. And What's in the News Wednesdays was Tiger Woods. Wish him a speedy recovery in the comment section. And hopefully that he's only 45. He's still a young baby. He's still a baby. So hopefully he will be able to go back into what he loved to do. And that is golf. So hopefully, hey, if you see this, I'm not attacking him at all. Truly, I'm not. We just attacking the situation. Because if he doesn't remember, he owe it to himself why he fell asleep. Okay. He owe it to himself if he's on medication that caused this situation. He owe it to himself for his life as well. So we'll hope nothing else comes out of that and that, his systems was clean. Maybe he's tired. We don't know. Okay, maybe he didn't get his sleep. He don't know. He said he doesn't remember. So to get the answers that he needs and that the public needs to make sure that when something like this happens, even if it's a single car wreck of this magnitude, then hopefully the investigators do their job the same way for us all. And that's all I'm trying to say by reacting to this. Okay. And we're going to see I didn't put anybody's footage or anything into this video. I did not do that. So hopefully, and this article, I will link it in the description and give them credit to who brought that because I read it and you guys, it's public information. Okay. And you bring these things for all educational purposes. Okay. Educational purposes, and education behind this is to always make sure that you are safe when you get behind the wheel. Also make sure that for your own safety if something's off. Okay. So, and again, love God, love yourself, and love others. Stay ready and get ready. This is Chat with Kay, and I'm done with this episode of What's in the News Wednesday. Wishing Tiger Woods a speedy recovery. Bye-bye.